بسم اللہ الرحمن الرحیم. ہیلو ایوری ون, السلام علیکم. میں ہوں آپ کا ہوسٹ کنسلٹنٹ میڈیکل اسپیشلسٹ ڈاکٹر تنویر ارشد چودھری. آپ دیکھ رہے ہیں پروگرام ہیلتھ اسپیشل آن اسپیشل ٹی وی. سنتے کانوں دیکھتی آنکھوں کو ڈاکٹر تنویر ارشد چودھری کا سلام محبت. جیسے کہ ہماری تمام آڈینس جانتی ہے کہ ہم نے ہمیشہ کرنٹ ایشو کو ٹائٹل کرنے کی کوشش کی ہے. آج کا جو ہمارا پروگرام ہوگا اس پر ہم بات کریں گے کہ ہیلتھ اور لائف سٹائل موڈیفیکیشن, ہیلتھ ہیبٹس, پھر آپ کی ڈائٹ ہیبٹس جو ہوتی ہیں, کس طرح ہم اس کو چینج کر کے اپنی لائف کے اوپر امپلیمنٹیشن کر سکتے ہیں, اور کس طرح ہم اپنی زندگی میں اپنے آپ کو ہیلدی, خوبصورت اور سٹرونگ بنا سکتے ہیں. ان سارے موضوعات پر گفتگو کرنے کے لیے, جیسے کہ ہم دیکھتے ہیں کہ پوری دنیا میں آل اوور دا ورلڈ, پاکستان, امریکہ اینڈ ڈفرینٹ ادر کنٹریز, اس میں آپ دیکھتے ہیں کہ لوگوں کا کھانے کا سٹائل, سونے کا سٹائل, ان کی فزیکل ایکٹیویٹی, ان کی ہیلتھ جو ہے وہ بالکل ڈیفرنٹ ہوتی ہے. اور ہم اس پر تجزیہ کرنے کی بھرپور کوشش کریں گے اس پروگرام میں کہ فارنر جتنے بھی ہیں وہ کس طرح اپنے آپ کو فٹ رکھتے ہیں, اور ہمارے ملک میں یا بر اعظم ایشیا کے اندر یا اوور آل جہاں کہیں بھی لوگوں کے اوپر لیک آف اویئرنیس ہے, لوگوں کو ہیلتھ کے اوپر پراپر موٹیویشن نہیں ہے, اور وہ کیسے اپنی ہیلتھ اور اپنی صحت کو بگاڑتے ہیں, پھر ان کو اوبیز یعنی موٹاپے کا شکار ہوتے ہیں, پری ڈائبیٹک, ہائپرٹینشن اینڈ کارڈک ڈیزیز میں کنورٹ ہو جاتے ہیں. اور اس کے ساتھ ساتھ پھر ہم دیکھتے ہیں کہ لوگوں کو سی ایل ڈی ہے, کرونک لیور ڈیزیز ہے, یا سی کے ڈی ہے, یا کرونک کڈنی ڈیزیز ہے, یا اس کے علاوہ ان کی باڈی جو ہے وہ پھیلتی چلی جاتی ہے اور ان کا جسم جو ہے وہ بے ڈنگ ہو جاتا ہے. وہ کس طرح اپنے آپ کو فٹ رکھ سکتے ہیں, اپنے لائف سٹائل کو بہتر کر سکتے ہیں, اپنی ہیلتھ ہیبٹس کو جو ہے وہ کس طرح اپنے اوپر امپلیمنٹیشن کر کے اپنے آپ کو بہتر بنا سکتے ہیں. ہمارے ہاں کلینکل ٹرائل میں جب بھی کوئی پیشنٹ آتی ہے, ہم اسے کہتے ہیں کہ تھوڑا فزیکل ایکٹیویٹی کریں, تو وہ کہتی ہے میرے بچے ہیں, میرے سی سیکشن ہوا ہے, میری نارمل ڈلیوری ہے, میرے ڈفرینٹ قسم کے اور معاملات ہیں, میں واک نہیں کر سکتی, مجھے ایکسرسائز کا ٹائم نہیں ملتا. تو کیسے ایک مدر جو کہ 11 بچوں کی ماں ہے, اور آج ہماری اسٹوڈیو میں ہماری گیسٹ ہیں امریکہ سے, اور ہم کوشش کریں گے کہ ان سے جاننے کی کوشش کریں کہ کس طرح انہوں نے اپنے آپ کو فٹ رکھا, اپنے لائف سٹائل کو بہتر بنایا, اور کس طرح وہ اپنی باڈی کی موومنٹ کو بہتر کرتی ہیں, موبلائز کرتی ہیں, اور کس طرح اپنے بچوں کے ساتھ اپنی زندگی کو انجوائے کرتی ہیں. ان سارے موضوعات پر گفتگو کرنے کے لیے آج میں نے اپنے اسٹوڈیو میں جس موسٹ پاپولر, موسٹ فیمس, موسٹ ایکسپیرینس انٹرنیشنل ہیلتھ لائف سٹائل موڈیفکیشن اور انٹرنیشنل ریلیشن شپ کے اوپر ایک مضبوط گرپ رکھے ہوئے اپنے اسٹارٹ اسٹوڈیو میں آج جس گیسٹ کو میں نے مدعو کیا ہے, وہ دیکھنے میں بھی ویری ینگ ہیں اور ویری بیوٹیفل ہیں اور ویری ایکسپیرینسڈ ہیں. ان کو میں نے اپنے اسٹوڈیو میں دعوت دے رکھی ہے, اور میرے ساتھ اسٹوڈیو میں تشریف رکھتی ہیں ایلیسن رینیو, جو کہ انٹرنیشنل کنسلٹنٹ کوچ بھی ہیں, انٹرنیشنل ہیلتھ موڈیفکیشن اور ایتھلیٹس, پھر انٹرنیشنل ریلیشن شپ کے اوپر ماسٹر ڈگری لیے ہوئے میرے ساتھ اسٹوڈیو میں موجود ہیں. Mr. Allyson, welcome to Pakistan and welcome to attend the health special program. We will know about your personality, your educational journey. This is my first question.
Well, as you said, I'm from America. I work in international space exploration, also in technology. I'm a businesswoman. But the most important job that I have is that I'm the mother of 11 biological children.
Oh.
And I had all these children with just one husband.
Okay.
And so, a healthy lifestyle is very important to me, especially to be able to give back to my children and programs like this.
Everyone is like to know about your personality and your educational journey between the youngest and this time of age.
So I went to university at the age of 18 and thinking I'm going to get my degree, but I fell in love and got married, always promising myself I would go back to school after I had my first or second child, but there ended up being 11.
Oh.
So my educational journey didn't begin until I was 50.
Oh.
I was still high school educated at this point.
Okay.
I quickly got my bachelor's degree, and then I had a dream to study at Harvard University. And
Okay.
so I attended Harvard University to get my master's degree, graduated in 2016 with my degree in international relations, with all of my research and focus on NASA and our U.S. space program. And this has led me to a worldwide travels of keynote speaking and helping many people around the world and many leaders of countries.
May I ask you for a few personal questions?
Absolutely.
Okay.
My favorite.
Okay. If you are comfortable sharing, may I ask your current height, weight, and waist measurement?
Well, I can answer the first two. My current height is, of course, this is going to be in American terms. I'm 5 feet,
Yeah.
4 inches, 120 pounds, and I never measure my waist. I just exercise every day and leave it to be.
Okay. As a mother of 11 children, what is your secret maintaining your health and energy and fitness?
I think 4 things, and they're actually simple, and everyone can do them. For me, the most important thing I start my day is with prayer. I think a relationship with God is extremely important because it brings our mind and our heart into peace and balances us. As soon as I'm finished with praying, then I go running outside or running wherever I am, at least 3 to 5 kilometers, even this morning here in Pakistan. Followed by good eating habits. I try to eat everything as natural as possible, the closest to the way God grew it. So if you're going to eat, you can eat a potato, just a plain potato with little butter, or you can eat French fries, chips. So it's better really to eat it the way God made it instead of doctoring up with lots of other ways. And 4th is sleep. I think getting plenty of sleep. For me, I need 8 hours.
Okay.
And these 4 simple things.
Okay. How many sons and how many daughters do you have?
I have 2 sons and 9 daughters. And believe me, trying to get 9 girls to get along, I think I could be the one who brokers the peace deal in the Middle East.
Were all of your children born naturally, and what was the experience like for you?
That is a great question that no one ever asked me, and I'm excited to share about this. All 11 of my children were born naturally. The first 2 in a hospital, and this is without pain medication. And then the next 8, I have at home, in my house, in my bed, alone. No midwife or anyone to help, except maybe the last 2, someone came last minute to help. I studied this very well on how to deliver a baby because it's a natural process. And then the last one I had in the number 11 in the hospital with medication, which was wonderful, no pain whatsoever.
Okay, please carry on.
And I just felt like I grew up on a farm. And when I would wake up in the mornings, I would see that the horses had their babies, the dogs had their puppies, the cats had their kittens. It was a natural thing, not a sickness. Pregnancy is not a sickness. It was a natural thing. And of course, if you need help, you have complications, you need to go to the doctor. But for me, I saw it as a natural process.
Okay. What is the best your activity procedures during pregnancy?
I never stopped the same things I spoke to you about originally. First, prayer. I continue to exercise during pregnancy. And we're getting bigger and bigger as we're, and it's a little more challenging. But as the tummy gets bigger, I can't run anymore. I'm walking fast.
During pregnancy?
Yes, during pregnancy, never stopping this pattern of exercise every day.
Never stop the exercise and physical activity?
No, not for me. Now, if the doctor tells you bed rest, you must do this. But I continued all the way until delivery day, exercise.
What was your lifestyle during pregnancy, and did you make any specific changes sports your health?
During pregnancy? No, I didn't really change.
Any eating habits change?
No eating, nothing changed. Because again, I believe just continue on with your healthy lifestyle patterns and you'll have a healthy baby. And you're going to eat a little more, of course, more calcium. You need more milk, more dairy products because you're making a healthy baby with lots of bones. And other than that, everything remained simple and same.
How much time do you spend the lifestyle modification and physical activity regularly, daily basis?
So many people imagine that if they're going to have to exercise every single day, they always say the same thing to me. I don't have time. But you have to make time because what you invest in your body now, even from an early age, will have a huge benefit and payoff later in life. And so in my mind, my workout total from start to finish is 20 to 25 minutes. I don't pack my bag and go to a gym. I don't make anything fancy. I just put on my running shoes and I go outside and get my heart up, rate up for 12 to 15 minutes, come back, do push-ups, sit-ups, things to keep my body fit, and I'm finished. Very simple, very short, very easy, and can be done in any place in the world.
Okay. From your international experience, what are the biggest lifestyle difference between American women and European and Asian women?
Well, I don't know much about what the Asian women do for sure because I haven't talked with them. But American women, I see a lot of overweight problems in our country. People are getting complacent and their lifestyle's a little more lazy. And even after COVID, all of us had a hard time, getting back into the swing of activity. But as far as European women, they are very healthy-minded. They bicycle a lot, they walk a lot, they eat more properly. I've noticed this of my European women friends.
Okay. What healthy habits make American women more successful in the maintaining long-term physical activity and mental wellness?
Well, I can only speak for myself. Maybe I'm not like all the other American women. But I think, like I said, when you go for exercise, the most important thing is to elevate your heart rate. So you don't have to run. People say, why do you run? Because it's quick, easy, and fast. I don't love running. But you can go walking, you can swimming, you can biking. But the most important thing is to elevate the heart rate and make your heart pump very quickly for 12 to 15 minutes. This is the secret. This is the magic, is that heart rate being shocked and challenged every single day. This is what brings the glow on the face, the healthy skin. It can push away cardiac disease, diabetes, overweight. It also brings you joy when you're exercising. I know you exercise every single day. The benefit for me of exercise is the positive mindset. I can go for the run in the morning with bad attitude, bad mood. By the time I'm finished, I'm happy and ready to enjoy the day and have such a change of mindset.
During physical activity, you listen to music?
Absolutely. I listen to music. I also listen to like self-improvement. I listen to sometimes the worship music of God. Sometimes also people that are just teaching me to be a better person. Always something to improve myself. And there's sometimes you just need quietness when you're working out. Just quiet and peace. Just you and your body and God together.
Okay. How did you recover physically and motivationally after each pregnancy?
Well, it's a challenge because for me, every single baby, I'm gaining about 21 kg, which is about 42, 43 pounds. So it's a little discouraging at first. You look at your body and it's completely changed. But I also know that the human body is very forgiving. If you put it back on the same track again of exercise, eating properly, it will shrink back into its proper size. Also, with all 11 children, I breastfed. All of my children, naturally, feeding them the milk for at least 6 months to 1 year each child. And this is also very good for your body in many ways.
How should healthy eating differ for female athletes, professional women, and housewomen?
Mm-hmm. Well, I think women, we have a little different needs than men, of course. We need a little more iron and calcium, especially as we get older. Calcium is so important to stop osteoporosis. But I think, again, I don't modify my diet much. I noticed over the years, you'll ask me how old I am here in just a little bit, but let's say at least six decades, I have observed the health market, the eating, the marketing of diets. And I noticed throughout the years, they're always saying yes to eggs, no to eggs, yes to butter, no to butter, oatmeal diet, grapefruit diet. They're always having these fads, these trends, and really I never pay attention to this because the most important thing is just to remain steady, simple lifestyle of eating healthy fruits, vegetables, meat, starch, bread, and that's it. And this will cover all these fads every time.
जी नाजरीन, कहीं मत जाइएगा, हमारे साथ रहिएगा। मिस एलिसन रेन्यू हमारे साथ मौजूद होंगी और ब्रेक के बाद जब हम आएंगे तो हम बाकी जानने की कोशिश करेंगे कि इनका खाने का स्टाइल, इनका सोने का स्टाइल, उठने का स्टाइल और बाकी सारे सिस्टम है उनको ये कैसे लेके चलते हैं। मिलते हैं एक ब्रेक के बाद। वेलकम बैक नाजरीन, आप देख रहे हैं हेल्थ स्पेशल प्रोग्राम और आज की हमारी जो मोस्ट पॉपुलर, मोस्ट फेमस, मोस्ट एक्सपीरियंस, मोस्ट ब्यूटीफुल लेडी हमारी आज की जो गेस्ट हैं मिस एलिसन रेन्यू हमारे साथ मौजूद हैं, जो कि इंटरनेशनल कंसल्टेंट लाइफस्टाइल हेल्थ मॉडिफिकेशन और मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर भी हैं, और इंटरनेशनल रिलेशनशिप के ऊपर मास्टर डिग्री रखती हैं, और नासा के साथ प्रोग्राम भी कर रही हैं, और यूएसए के इस प्रोग्राम के थ्रू पूरी दुनिया में ट्रैवल भी करती हैं और अपने लाइफस्टाइल को मेंटेन भी करती हैं। और आज हमारी गेस्ट हैं, उनसे हम जानने की भरपूर कोशिश कर रहे हैं कि हर सवाल को डिफरेंट एंगल्स के साथ हम अपनी गेस्ट के सामने रखें और उनका जो पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू है वो आप लोगों तक पहुंचाने की भरपूर कोशिश करें। तो मिस्टर एलिसन हमारे साथ मौजूद होंगी। मिस एलिसन, वी विल कंटिन्यू। हाउ डिड योर रिकवरी फिजिकल इमोशनल आफ्टर each pregnancy? Is the what is your best style for sleeping pattern, your eating pattern, and others?
That's a great question. But first, I want to say to you, thank you so much for having me again and for bringing me back to Pakistan. Everyone that knows me, even though I travel the world, knows that Pakistan is my favorite place. I try to come here as many times as I can, and I want to thank you again for your hospitality. As far as the recovery after the pregnancy, I think the most important thing is to, as soon as you can, get back to walking or something, because a woman's moods swing like this after the baby is born. And so it's very, very important to get physical activity as soon as your body can. Second, sleeping is a problem for
all over the world
with a woman after giving, because her baby wants either crying or hungry, things like this. So I learned very early on after the first baby to take short nap if I can. Maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes. If the baby falls asleep, I try to fall asleep just a little, because I want to still try to get this 8 hours of sleeping in, but you can't get it all at the same time anymore when you're a mommy. And there's times in our life when we get more sleep, times in our life when we get less sleep, seasons of time. And we have to know that the peace is coming, the time is coming again when we can sleep 8 hours straight. But at first, it's the love of the child.
Okay. What does a typical of eating look like? You know, do you maintain balanced diet?
In the morning, I eat a fresh fruit, yogurt, sometimes eating like this or in a smoothie before running. And then I allow this food to assimilate. I don't rush into eating a greasy, unhealthy breakfast after this. Maybe fasting a little until 11 o'clock, 12. And then trying to eat something healthy like a sandwich with lots of vegetables, things like this on it. And I'm not perfect. I mean, I like bad food just like everyone else. But one thing is I don't drink much soda, not much Coke, just little. Maybe the whole time my children were being raised in my house, there's no sugar, only honey, no Cokes, only juice.
Okay. How important are strength training and muscle health for women every age?
Well, that is also a fantastic question. When we're younger, our muscles are bigger, and they grow bigger. And as we get older, these muscles can decrease and we get a little smaller. So I do weightlifting every single day. Now, I don't go to the gym. I just have at home some little weights. And I make sure I do arms and stomach one day. And the other day is my legs. I keep it short, I keep it simple, but we must fight. A woman must fight for muscles as we get older.
Okay. How many hours you usually sleep as the night time, and how important is the rest in your routine?
Absolutely essential. I do not perform well in life sleepy. Yes, there's times in my life when I was tired, when I had 7 children at home. I'm trying to go to Harvard University at the same time. I own a full-time business. So these times, maybe 3-4 years of sleep is not as much as I want. But for me to be optimal during the day, last night, full 8 hours. This is my favorite time. But some people can operate on 6, probably you.
Yeah.
But I need 8. Always have needed.
8 hours.
Since I'm a little girl, I need 8 hours.
Okay. What type of exercise or physical activity do you stay active and strong as regularly?
As far as which exercise do I choose? As I told you, my choice is running. I started this when I'm 16 years old. I lived in a village of 250 people. No stop sign, no market, no fuel station, just dirt road. And I started this way, just put my shoes on, go running on the dirt road before school every single day. And I noticed at school I felt so good. Even as a young person, 16, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm keeping up this pattern the rest of my life. And so running has been the choice. And I like it, as I told you before, because when I travel from country to country to country, I can continue just to take my shoes with me and run anywhere. Sometimes I'm on long flights, 30 hours, so when I'm flying back to USA tomorrow, it's 30 hours. This is a long time. I'll have a layover in Istanbul, and I will find a spot in Istanbul to exercise. The airport.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do in Paris airport. Sometimes Amsterdam airport. I find a place where there's no people, and I may run in a circle, do jumping jacks. I set a time 15 minutes, put music in my ears, and I'm moving. So I never stop this exercise every day, no matter where I am.
Okay. What are the biggest myths about dieting, weight loss, and women fitness?
I think many of us get to a certain weight, and we want it off of our body and be small instantly. Well, it took many weeks and months, many months, to get the bigger size. I know this. And it's the same process for losing. Especially for a woman, the first 6-8 weeks, you're not eating as much, you're trying to diet, you're working out, you see no results. But you have to keep going, trust the process. One day, it starts going like this. And when it starts going like this, it actually goes like this pretty quickly. So never give up, trust the process, and you'll have the physical body you're wanting. And again, the body's very forgiving. At any age, it can get into the shape you want.
Okay. What healthy habit do you try to install in your children?
I try, first of all, to set the example. Sometimes you don't want to tell your children, you want to show them by your actions. So they watch their mommy. The last 43, my oldest is 43. So the last 43 years, they've observing mommy running every single day. And also I put them in the youth sports at the same time as well. So now I'm noticing they keep up this same healthy habit in their own life every day. It's important to them, exercise.
Which food do you enjoy most? Fruits, vegetable, chicken, or meat, and why?
Ice cream.
Ice cream.
I like all of it. I like all meats. I like vegetables. I think the older I get, the more I like vegetables. I think a little less meat. This is what I crave, but I'll always have a special place in my heart for ice cream.
Oh, and vegetable, fruits, mutton, beef, chicken?
All of it, yes.
How is the procedure you
I have to
this?
say, I'm from Oklahoma, which is right in the middle of the United States. Oklahoma is known, and my father was a cattle rancher. We raised beef, raised cattle, hundreds. And so I was raised on really good quality beef, butchering our own cows. So I have a special fondness for big Oklahoma steak.
Do you have a sweet tooth? If so, how do you enjoy sweet and moderation?
I love sweets, and it's probably my biggest weakness. We all have, like I said, no one's perfect on how they eat. But sweetness for me is at the end of a meal, something sweet, even a small amount, makes me like smile. I need this to finish the day. And by the way, thank you so much for the chocolate coffee cookies. I don't know if I can do this in moderation with these cookies you gave me. But sweet is not bad. God made honey. God made dates. God made sweet things for us to eat, to enjoy life, but just not as the main course.
Okay. How can women balance career, family, fitness, and mental wellness being without burnout and without physical activity?
Well, you can if you want to. I know many women who are very successful who do not exercise. But the way I see it is God gave us a body, and we give one chance with this body, and no one can do it for you. You can't exercise for me. I can't exercise for you. It has to be my own motivation, my own decision, that I want to take best care of this body I can while I'm in it. And so that's what's most important is if people will invest in their bodies, it will be a big payoff when they get older. And I'm much older. I have 16 grandchildren. But I really attribute a lot of the healthiness to exercise. Simple exercise.
Okay. What simple lifestyle modification can every home woman starting today is to prevent obesity, diabetes, and heart disease?
Most important is, again, to get their heart rate pumping, their heart pumping fast, 12 to 15 minutes, sweating.
12 to 15 minutes running?
They can run, they can
walking,
walk,
muscle strength, jogging?
Swimming. No, they need to do something that's moving. I think lifting weights doesn't get their heart up quite as much, but they must move. Something that's cardiovascular. Again, swimming, walking, running, biking, even jogging in place in your home. I remember when I had 6, 7 kids in the house, I can't leave to go for running because I can't leave the children alone. So I turn on the music and I'm exercising 15 to 20 minutes in my house, right there on the floor, just moving, running, jumping, whatever I need to do. You can make it happen if you want to.
Oh, okay. How do you balance work, professional life, and family responsibilities with prioritization your well-being?
This is why I love Pakistan, because Pakistan and I have same priority values. Pakistan is, biggest priority in Pakistan is faith. This is my first priority also. Second, most important thing in Pakistan, I believe, is family and friendships. And this is important that you maintain these good relationships in your family and your friends, which you guys prioritize. This is why I am born in America, but now have Pakistani heart. I think the fourth most important thing in Pakistan is the food. And every time I order food in Pakistan, it always comes with a salad, you know, and it's so healthy. And it tastes great as well. I'd love to come to Pakistan and eat. And then the fifth thing I think is important in Pakistan is fitness. I see a lot of people working out here, trying to get their bodies in shape. So faith, family, friends, food, fitness. This is Pakistan and me.
Okay. How do you eat athletes and maintain the discipline, motivational, and consistency as every woman is pick up?
You know, every day to do the things I've talked about is a challenge. It challenges us because, you know why? I don't want to exercise. I don't want to run. Every day is a battle in my mind to say yes. That's why I do it early before the day begins, because if I push it off to evening for me, I finally say, oh, well, I'm not doing it today. And then, you know, I feel bad about this. So I just want everyone to know that it is a challenge mentally every day to say yes to exercise because it's painful and it's not comfortable. But again, I believe the payoff, immediate payoff with mood and happiness and focus and feeling healthy and strong all day makes you a champion at everything you do. And I know you know this. It makes you feel like a champion when you go to the clinic, when you go to check on your patients, to do this TV show. It's exercise that makes you feel happy and motivated.
Okay. What does an ideal day in the life look like for a healthy woman in 2026?
Well, everyone is different, right? Some have children, some do not. Some are on their educational journey. You know, a woman can have it all. We just can't have it all at the same time. So a woman's life is in chapters like this. So some is first education, then married, have children, then, you know, humanitarian work, career. For me, it was a little different. It was, you know, I would stay at home with my children for many years, always desiring to do business, always desiring to do education, but my children were my priority. So everyone is a little different. Some of my daughters are getting married later in life. They did their education and career first. So I think for everyone, it has to be what makes them happy, what is God's plan for their life, and to follow this.
Okay. If you are comfortable sharing what your age and date of birth.
Okay. Well, I will be, date of birth is July 1961. When John F. Kennedy was president of the United States and we had not yet landed on the moon a long time ago. I'm born like 16 years after World War II is over. And so I'm 65 years old and just maybe a little over 1 week and feel the best I've ever felt.
What your age, then you start the physical activity, continue?
Well, my mother had me in youth sports. You know, I think many of us are in like, you know, football or basketball, things like this. And so, and track, running track, these things are all very good for children. But as far as my decision to start a healthy lifestyle, I was only 16 years old.
This time you are 65 years old.
Yes.
You have any medication?
Yes, I take one medication that's a little thyroid medicine. That's it.
And any multivitamins, any
other
minerals?
As far as medication, that's the only medication. But as far as minerals, I take, as far as vitamins, you know, like multivitamin, calcium, vitamin D, extra vitamin B, and also sometimes women have to take some hormone pills to maintain their hormone balance when they get older.
What is the best diet plan for every woman in your side?
Best way is as simple as possible. Less grease, less oil, more crunchy. Eating raw vegetables, raw fruit. This is like most healthy. And even when I cook at home with bread, I make the bread or pancake, thing like this. I grind the fresh wheat because my father was wheat farmer. So I take this wheat and grind the wheat so that the bread is very fresh and whole grain.
Whole grain. Okay. You have a much experience in international relationship, and you have a master degree in international
Yes.
relationship. What is the difference between American, Asian, and other countries' male and female relationship?
I think in the end, it's very similar. Maybe the courting process is a little bit different, but in the end, all mothers and fathers want their child to have a happy marriage. So in America, there's dating time. But most important thing is I'm praying for my children since they're very small, that they find the right husband or right wife. And oh my goodness, have they found, God brings them in the life at the right time. And usually that's the one love of their life that they have. I see in Pakistan maybe a little more parental involvement on helping choose, but I also notice that the child also has a voice that they get to say, Mommy, I don't like this person, I do like this person. It's just that the presentation on how it's done is a little different than America. I think both ways are good.
What is NASA?
NASA is the space program for the United States. A lot of people don't know that the first A stands in NASA in A. First A stands for aeronautical, which means research on all aircraft, airplanes. So all of our research for airplanes comes from NASA as well, not just space. NASA is, again, started in 1960s to put a man on the moon. And I was I was able to watch this live with my eyes. These astronauts walk on the moon, and now many are good friends of mine. And I believe space exploration only benefits us here on Earth. Everything we've done in space, we use every day. GPS, banking transactions, communication, mostly all goes through satellite. Weather tracking, warnings, things like this. So space benefits everyone here on Earth. NASA has policy. It's not military. NASA is only civilian. And this NASA information we share with all countries around the world. It's our policy. So China, Pakistan, Japan, Europe, everyone has access to all NASA's information when they have a breakthrough or they learn something.
Okay. You have 9 daughters.
Yes.
Okay. Every daughter is join the regular physical activity?
Yes, they do.
And eating style is different?
No, they all eat very healthy. They all have, like me, sometimes sweet tooth. But and maybe not everyone's exactly same as me on how they exercise. Some like to do not just running, but different ways. Some go to yoga class or cycling class or things like this. But yes, they all have continued this lifestyle.
And four son is continue joining and follow you the physical activity and different exercise?
Yeah, my sons?
Yeah.
Yes, my sons, very athletic. We're all university athletes and continue this workout lifestyle through their life.
Your life partner and your husband is continue follow your rules?
Well,
and you follow the...
I don't have a husband anymore. I've been single for 12 years. So I don't know for sure exactly, but during the time we were married, yes, he stayed also physically fit.
Okay. He has a suffering from any disease?
My ex-husband?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
Any cardiac issue, any diabetic, and any other disease?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
I can only really speak for myself on these things.
Okay. Your baby is every time liking the vegetables, fruits, eating, and the same pattern for you?
As far as my babies, did you say? Every baby had a different thing they like. Some of the children like bananas, some like apples, some like sweet potatoes, some like green beans, some like meat. So you have to find out what your child likes, and you have to go with it. For me, I think all my kids have different desires concerning eating.
What is the best message for every woman in your sight?
When it comes to these healthy habits, keep it simple. It's not complicated. Don't imagine in your mind that it's a big mountain you have to climb. Every day, put on your shoes and get your heart rate up 12 to 15 minutes. You don't have to join a gym, drive to a gym, pay money for a gym. Just keep it simple. Second, eat your food simple as you can. Stay away from the white flour, white sugar as much as possible, but still in modification. Plenty of sleep at night, whatever is good for you. For me, like again, 8 hours, if you can. Again, there's different times in life when this is not possible. And the fourth, and to me the most important, is a strong relationship with God. Making sure that I like talking to God and spending time praying, because it to me is a lifetime self-improvement course. God holds us to high standards to be better character, better person. And when you are in alignment with God and the plan He has for your life, it brings you a sense of peace, a sense of confidence, and I feel like this is most important.
Thank you so much for coming there and joining us. And the program time is finished. नाजरीन, आपने देखा कि हमारे साथ जो है ना वो एलिसन रेनियो मौजूद थी, और हमने कोशिश की हर सवाल को डिफरेंट एंगल्स के साथ अपने गेस्ट के सामने रखें, और कोशिश करें कि हर सवाल के ऊपर उनकी मुदल्लल जो गुफ्तगू है वो आप लोगों के सामने रखें, ताकि आपकी ज़िंदगी में आसानी पैदा की जा सके। अगर आपको हमारे इस प्रोग्राम से मुतल्लिक़ किसी भी तरह की कोई इन्फॉर्मेशन चाहिए हो, कुछ आप हमें सजेस्ट करना चाह रहे हो, कमेंट बॉक्स में आइए। नेगेटिव लिखें या पॉजिटिव लिखें, लेकिन ज़रूर लिखें। जब आप लिखते हैं हमारी रीच बढ़ती है, हमें अपनी इस्लाह का मौका मिलता है, और हम कोशिश करते हैं कि आपके उठाए गए सवालात को अपने गेस्टों के सामने रखें और उसके ऊपर एक मुदल्लल और बेस्ड ऑन साइंस गुफ्तगू करें, ताकि आप लोगों की ज़िंदगी में आसानी पैदा की जा सके। मुझे एलिसन रेन्यू और मेरी प्रोडक्शन टीम को इजाज़त दीजिए। हम दोबारा एक नए गेस्ट के साथ एक नए सवाल जवाब के साथ दोबारा हाज़िर होंगे। तब तक के लिए इजाज़त दीजिए। अल्लाह निगहबान।